Hi, this is Tanya with Texas Turner Rascals, and I got a package from my little girl that I made for a baby for Christmas. If y'all don't remember the little girl that was staying in the hospital, and I made a custom baby to her baby pictures. Well, she wanted me to do a little bit work on her baby, so she has already shown that she really loves her. And so what I'm going to be doing is fixing this up for her. I'm going to be doing a box opening because just so that she can see that her baby is getting taken care of. Her name is Mariah. I won't give last names or anything, but her name is Mariah, as well as my kid's name is that. So I don't know if Amber wants me to give you the story about her, but she was in the hospital for Christmas and really wanted a baby. I guess they wanted to kick the box around or something. I'm not sure how this worked, but I'm going to also start using more tape on my boxes too, because I'm finding that they're coming open or being opened in transit. So I'll start doubling up on that tape as well, y'all, because now I see why y'all all put tape on it like there's no tomorrow. So anyways, I'm going to be opening this box to show little Miss Mariah that her baby arrived. And yeah, so let's get to it. She is like the sweetest little girl, y'all, I swear. I see her on her little thing, and her mom sent me baby pictures and things like that. And she did her box, so let's see what all's in her box. And mind you, y'all, this is a young little girl, okay? Her birthday, I think, was also right around the time I made her baby. So I think she's like 7 or 8, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see what all she put in here. Oh, she put a monitoring. Look at that. That's so cute. She's got some cologne and vitamin C. Maybe I should take pointers on how she's decking out these boxes. Some peppermint swirl massage butter. Let's see. Some more rings. She sent me a Peppa Pig ring, y'all. And then also, I can't never remember his name, but you know, this one's cool too. Look at that. She's so sweet. And then she sent her little card here with the wise men and Jesus. It says, to Tanya, love Mariah. Her mom's got some really pretty handwriting too. But I also was told that I got some personal stuff in here, which I absolutely love, because that will go in my file with the personal stuff. It says, Tanya, you're the light. Enjoy the goodies from Mariah. You're the light that shines bright. Never forget that I'm so grateful to have met you. Love, Amber. Now this one's from her mom, Amber. And it says, cling to what good is good, Romans 12:9. And then I have some, oh my goodness. Look at this, y'all. Okay, on the back it says, I love you, Miss Tanya, so much. And then she did a little picture. And then on the back it says, I love you. And then this one says, my Tanya. Oh, from Mariah. That is so sweet, Mariah. And then she did a little picture drawing, coloring for me and her. Is that not sweet? Alright, well, let's get down to this baby and what we need to do to this baby. After I open her and everything, I do have 2 babies ahead of her that I will be taking care of, and also boxing up orders as well to send out. I'm going to be trying to get everything done by the 6th, y'all, so if y'all need anything as far as baby rooting or babies and stuff, I am able to do that just a few days after my surgeries and stuff, because I've learn different ways. And plus, with my hands doing the same exact thing, like literally mirror imaging because of my KFS in my neck, the the um, the nerves and stuff, they run in my brain as I guess as the same thing because they do literally the same thing. I can write with this hand at the same time with this hand, and it be almost an exact match. So I learned how to root with both hands. I learned how to do everything, and yeah, I was gonna make it a little funny, but this is for Mariah, so we are not gonna be making jokes on here. So that she give me a little lady with a big smile. Let's see. All right. All right, Miss Mariah. Oh, there's more stuff in there, y'all. This is Firming Superfoods. Okay. It's a facial sheet mask. That's what it's called. And it's an olive one. I've never seen that one. So this is some new stuff I've not seen. So let's get this box out of the way, y'all, because I've got to see this baby and see what we can do to fix her up. Now, she did get her eye poked out, so I'm going to be taking her head off and putting her eyes back in. By the way, y'all, these eyes, you can only see one of them right now, but these eyes are from Cindy Rain Wilwert. That was our collaboration baby, our first one, was Mariah. I will be giving her some more hair, because it looks like she was very loved, y'all. Very loved, so nothing there. And I'll be fixing her eyes. And like I said, she really loved on this baby. So we're going to be just going through here and just doing some little repairs. And then she'll be going back to her little mommy. And, you know, this was the first child doll that I made for somebody. Well, as far as a reborn. Now, I've made other dolls and restored other dolls for kids. And I do, by the way, restore dolls. I've done vintage ones. I've done regular dolls. I've even taken the Walmart dolls long time ago when I first started back in long time ago in 2023. I did do a few Cabbage Patches, and now I'm seeing them being done, so that's cool. And also the Behringer babies. I've done pretty much just about anything now, from vinyl to silicone. And I've made a couple cloth babies. I've crocheted babies. But yeah, so she will be getting a complete little makeover. And whenever she was done, y'all, matched her picture. Like, it was so scary that it matched her picture. I will have to show y'all her baby pictures, y'all, because whenever she was finished, it was just so cute. And I love doing customs because even though I like my imagination on the other babies, I like being able to see the difference between what I'm making and what I'm looking at. I guess that comes also from doing my little Bob Ross paintings and things like that. I've always been a painter and a drawer, so I really love doing stuff like that. And whenever I see sceneries and things, I want to be able to replicate that. But also, at the same time, have my own little twist to where, to where if I saw it out in public or if I saw somebody on the wall or whatever, I'd be like, that's my work, Not be able to tell them that, but I would be able to tell myself that that's something I did. And so, yeah, and I always leave like a little signature on everything. You may not know where it is, but it's always there. So when people, see their thing, sometimes they try to claim your art. I don't know if y'all all have had that problem or whatever, but I've had that issue where I've sent pictures to people, and when they got the doll or whatever, they were like, oh, this one such and such made this baby. And I'm like, well, that's funny because I've got the recording and the pictures from start to finish on that baby. And they're like, oh, really? And they're like, well, can you prove it's yours? And then I tell them where to look. And I would have no idea, y'all, where to look if this was not my baby. So some people do like hearts. Some people do little asterisk marks, whatever. Well, I do my own little mark as well. But yes, Miss Mariah, your baby has arrived and all the goodies and things that have come with it. I so appreciate it. And I will be getting her fixed up for you as soon as possible and get her sent out to you. She is still so cute, even with the little one eye. We just put a little patch there. But yeah, I can see her eye in here, so we're good. And this one also, y'all, I added a little talk box. Let me see if it'll still do it. Where did I add that? Yeah. That was a little surprise that I gave her in there and didn't tell her. And it was, I think it's like a day or two before I was like, oh no, I forgot to tell her there's a talk box in there. But yeah, I put a talk box in there for her. So we'll be getting her fixed up. I'm going to wrap her back up so she stays nice and warm. And then Miss Mariah, I will get her done. And I will also do a little, your pictures like I did last time with a little slideshow. I do offer that with every one of my babies that I make, y'all. And I do not charge extra for that. That is just because I love taking pictures and showing y'all and making y'all a part of the process. Like if I'm doing her hair, say like this right here, and I only have like a little bit of hair on there. Usually what I'll do is I'll lay it on top and see if that's what you want. I also lay like different colors, different styles right next to the baby. So as I'm doing her, I take pictures in between the process, and then at the end I do a slideshow. If y'all want eyes like this that make your babies pop and like amazing hand done with COAs as well, individually by the way, so others are not going to have the same exact eyes that you have. And I like creativity and I like uniqueness as well as I do with my crocheting. I don't do patterns. I can look at something and then just do my own. Yeah, so I think that's why I'm so attached to Miss Cindy Rain Willard, the Eye Witch, because you can just see the uniqueness in each pour. Even if you get the same kind of eyes that you want, there's going to be something different in each pair. And it's just amazing, y'all. So y'all really hook her up. She's known as the Eye Witch, and her name is Cindy Rain Willard. And little Miss Mariah, she loves her eyes. So I'll be getting her fixed up and put her eyes back in. Y'all have a fabulous day. And if you want a tips and tricks video as well added to it, I have what's called a lubricating deodorant. And this right here that I use is amazing for cigarette smoke. It's been amazing for making sure your baby doesn't smell like, sometimes you get them where they smell like cat pee, cigarette smoke, a body odor from whoever's having it, holding it, or, just you get a lot of odors when you're holding something close to your body because your body has natural odors, my bad. But yes, I use this right here, and I do get it somewhat with my insurance, but I use it for my ostomy because I have an ileostomy, and I named him Stewie the Cranky Klingon Toddler. And this, if it can get rid of that smell, y'all, it can do wonders. So y'all be sure that that's the second commercial in this break. But yes, say goodbye to Miss Mariah's baby. Her name is Missy, and she is the Missy Sculpt by what was his name? Seacrest. Yeah. Pat Seacrest baby, and she is authentic for those that want to know. I don't know why I have to say that, but she is. So I made sure that I made this little girl one of the top babies as far as making sure she's authentic, putting a little top box in her, making her to where she looked like her mommy as a baby. And I'll be getting that baby picture out and redoing her, making her right back to where she was. And this has been a long drawn out video, so we're going to get off here, and y'all have a great day. And this is Texas Turner Rascals, and I am signing off.